Okay, so there's stuff on the bed and stuff in bags, so it's definitely time to unload a thrift haul on you. I've got some really great things this time, so I'm very excited, kind of giddy about it all. So let me show you the things I picked up. We were driving on a road trip and one of the little towns had a Goodwill, so I stopped in there. Had to do some road trip thrifting. Yeah, let's start here with the road trip Goodwill haul. This was a really cool find. This was the first thing I found in that Goodwill, and I was really excited. I made kind of a scene with my excitement. It's this Diane von Furstenberg sweater. It's got navy blue and red, which is a color combination I can get behind. Really love this, and I think this was about $4. This zebra safari midi skirt, and it is really sheer, so I'm gonna have to wear something underneath, which is kind of a bummer because it's a very weighty sort of hot material anyway, but I love the print on it. I hope I'm gonna get some wear out of it. We've been having some cooler weather, so it kind of makes sense to wear long sleeves, so maybe I'll hurry up and clean this so I can wear it. But it's this gorgeous 70s-ish silhouetted top, kind of a billowy empire waist, and then these bell sleeves. This is just beautiful. I think these flowers are chrysanthemums towards the back. I just love it against a black backdrop. Very pretty. I actually wore a dress on that hiking trip. It wasn't really like hardcore hiking uphill for a couple of hours, few hours. And this worked. I got this also at that same Goodwill, and it wasn't cheap. It was like $8, but that's kind of the going rate for dresses at Goodwill. But it's this overall dress, or I think it's pronounced pinafore, where it kind of looks like an overalls, but it's a dress. It's a pinafore dress, army green, and it hits at a good length. It's a little bit above the knees, and it's got these really nice roomy pockets. Pairing it with a striped top work, something cropped. This piece was kind of a no-brainer. It's a black midi skirt with buttons all the way down, and it's a very full skirt, and it's got roomy pockets, just like a charcoal grayish black. I really love the silhouette of a midi skirt and something tighter on top. Alright, this next thing was very cheap. I think it was under $1. By that time I was thrifting, and even though it was very cheap, I was still like, ugh, do I really want to pay another $1 for something? You know what I mean? When you've been there for an hour or a couple of hours in my case, digging through everything, you're kind of like worn out and don't want to add anything else to the pile of crap. Anyways, it's this polo neck sleeveless top and blue and red, which is a really great color combination if I haven't said already. I made a post about the polo neck. It's coming back in trend, and I scoffed at it originally, thought it was kind of hideous. I think if it's done in a sort of like a mod take, it works. And this is kind of modish with a really bright red lip. That's how I see this working. I coughed up the $1 and bought the polo neck shirt. So there's that. I don't want to say that'll be my last polo neck shirt, but that's really the only one I found that I actually like. So we'll see about the polo neck. Okay, and I got this tank top for also $1, and I was originally attracted to it for the print on front, the graphics. It looks like an old-fashioned tattoo, like on some grizzly guy you'd see at a bar on a side of the road somewhere. I don't know. Come to find out, upon Googling it, the story so far isn't just a phrase, you know, just the story so far. It's a band. I'm going to dig into this other bag and save my favorites kind of towards the end. This was a really great find. It was also $1, and it's made by Harvey Bernard Collection. The back is just gorgeous. It's got the collar, and it's that sheer material, and it's got these nice straps. This is such a cute top. I think maybe somebody donated on accident. So I got this very boho 70s-ish dress. It's got like the off-shoulder type cut. Looking at it now, it looks very tiny and it's very sheer. But I'm gonna make it work somehow because it's navy blue and I love navy blue. And hopefully I can fit in this thing. It looks really tiny. Sometimes when you see something at a thrift shop and it looks great and it's very cheap, you grab it without really inspecting it. Hopefully this wasn't that kind of a mistake. And another denim dress, because I like to collect denim dresses apparently. It's this neck, I don't know, what do you call this neck line right here? I associate it with mod fashion because it goes out kind of like a shift dress. Okay, and I got this bright red, subtle peplum tank top. It's not overly peplum. And it made me think of Topshop's spring summer line for this year, how it was like really bright reds, primary colors, bold and very simple. Here's a really nice bold red, very simple but kind of interesting sporty peplum top. And then this also is this very summery orange cotton tank stripes. These look really long. They might not be, but I hope they are so I can cut them and tie them into little bows at the shoulders because I think that look is really cute. But just a simple tank top. The most expensive thing in this bag, holding it up will not do it any justice at all. It's this dress with the gorgeous floral print and the black backdrop, but the back is the really cool thing and you won't be able to see it sadly. The straps crisscross in the back and it weaves into this scoop back line so that it's kind of like a lace-up corset sort of look. But, oh, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to wear it. It's just a gorgeous piece. And this one was $6. So, such a beautiful, beautiful dress. Okay, going a little southwestern, I picked up this scarf. And just like all the other scarves, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's pink. I don't really have much pink anything, but I really love I think this is embroidery all along the edges. I think I might try to figure out how to wear this around the neck without looking too costumey. If I could have a museum dedicated to scarves, I think it would be a really gorgeous thing to see. There's so many gorgeous scarves. Okay, and then this piece I got at Goodwill. I think it was about $4, and it's this sweater right here. And I don't know what to say about it. It is, I don't want to keep using the same word over again, but I'm really influenced by mod, and I think this is very mod-esque. Sometimes when I go thrifting, I will imagine how it would look with a pair of jeans that I love to wear often, like a lot of us do. A lot of times I will pick up an item and imagine, will that go well with a really exaggerated cat eye? And I think this will, so it's a keeper. So yeah, mod, cat eyes, goes well, then yes, I buy it. Okay guys, are you ready for the most amazing thing? My favorite piece. Get it together. I should have already had this ready. Okay, here it is. It's this adorable vintage jean dress. And look at it. It's a midi length, full skirt, very narrow waistline. And I love the sleeves on this. And I love the collar. I'm so glad I found this. Very cool piece. So That, ladies and gentlemen, that mountain here on the side of my leg is my thrift haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you over on Instagram